What's up, everybody? Justin here to do my Floyd Mayweather Conor McGregor MMA versus boxing review. It's not going to be a long review. Here are some of the highlights if you want to listen. Or no, these are not. Well, I think these are highlights of some of the fight. So, anyways, they're just showing Conor sit down, getting ice packs on him. So, anyways, my review until they start showing the highlights. Round number 1, Conor came right at Floyd, right at him, went right towards him, throwing punches at him. Conor was the aggressor. Round number 1 went to Conor McGregor, my opinion. Round number 2 went to Conor McGregor. Here are the highlights. So this was when the ref stopped it. Just here cheering, ref stops it. So that is round number 10, where the ref stopped it.
Trainer tracks there as we take a look at Floyd Mayweather walking into his victorious dressing room, family and friends. That's Al Heyman, his manager. He manages so many fighters. Boy, listen, he's like the ghost. Not too many people see video and shots of Al Heyman, right? As he gives him a big hug here. And you're not...
So Floyd, the guy's going straight to put more cash in his bank. The guy's going to make probably, I don't know how much, probably 500 million or more. Now they're showing Conor sitting down in his locker room. Looks tired as hell. Anyways, back to my review. Round number 3. As I said, round number 1 went to McGregor, my opinion. Round number 2 went to McGregor. Round number 3, I missed it, because I had a live stream go out on me. Round number 4, I believe is a tie. Both guys did good. Round number 5 went to Conor McGregor, my opinion. Also, round number 5, some would say went to Floyd, but I gave round number 5 to Conor. Round number 6 went to Floyd. After round number 5, Floyd took over. He really took over the fight. The guy was the aggressor. Floyd took over and was the aggressor from round number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Floyd dominated. After round number 5, Conor looked pretty damn tired and spent. The guy should have done a lot more cardio. I mean, can you imagine being an MMA fighter? I give Conor a lot of respect, because can you imagine being an MMA fighter and then stepping in a boxing ring, going over 6 rounds? You would have to be tired as hell. In your first ever boxing match. This was Conor's first ever boxing match. First ever time stepping in the squared circle, and Conor got blown up. He got really blown up after round 5. So Floyd wins round number 6. He wins round 7. Floyd wins round 8. Floyd won round number 9. Round number 10, referee stops it. TKO. Floyd Mayweather wins in round number 10. Floyd sets the record for most wins ever by a professional boxer. Floyd can now go down in history. I don't like the guy and what he's done outside the ring, but Floyd now goes down in history. Floyd Mayweather will go down in history as the greatest boxer to ever live. I kind of disagree with that. I think Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier were some of the best. Also, George Foreman, damn good. But Floyd's record, he's 50-0 now. 50-0. Floyd Mayweather sets the all-time record, defeating the record of, what's the guy's name? Rocky Marciano? Or maybe I'm getting his name wrong. I apologize. Floyd Mayweather wins in the 10th round by TKO. Ref stops it. Round number 10, Floyd wins. He's 50-0, and after the fight, he says this is his last fight. This is my last fight. I'm not fighting no more. And that's what Floyd said. So I guess he's retired again for the 3rd time or something. let's listen to some of the announcers. Mauro Ranallo, the great Mauro, talking with this other guy. I forget his name.
Being able to do that at age 40, off a 23-month layoff, and give Conor McGregor credit for fighting.
So Floyd was off over 2 years, about 2 years.
With McGregor, a lot of bad blood between you two, but I know you're a professional as well. What do you think of Conor McGregor's performance, the stoppage? Does he have a future at all in boxing?
I think he started the fight very well, actually. It was a tactical brilliance almost. You know, I mean,
I agree. Floyd started very well,
in the early
but
stages. Now,
round number 10, win the distance. He couldn't go the distance to round 12.
In the ring, so it's going to fatigue him a little bit faster because he sees this guy constantly walking
down. Floyd said it would not. He guaranteed the fight would not go the distance, and it did not. So good for him.
And it's gotten to the point where he was able to fire back less and less. As far as the stoppage is concerned, and we saw Conor say, I would have liked to end up on my back, and I didn't even go down. Here's the problem with that. You have to punch back. If you don't, he didn't punch back for about over a minute in that final sequence. You have to show, if you want to really fight, you got to show the referee you want to fight. You can't just say afterwards, I wanted to fight. If you don't throw a punch back for a minute while you're being assaulted, you got to get stopped. I mean, you can't put the referee in that kind of position. So, as much as he wants to say he wanted to continue fighting, he got a chance to show that. But, of course, it's okay. The exhaustion, we understand that. Some body shots from Floyd Mayweather. Again, the mental pressure, I thought, was effective, and eventually it wore him down.
A lot of people made this MMA versus boxing. A lot of fans, purists, saying what an embarrassment it was to the sport. I think at the end of the night, a competitive, entertaining fight. And for both MMA and boxing, hey, I love both sports. I call both sports. This thing's in a vacuum. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event. Congratulations to Floyd Mayweather. And again, I say respect to Conor McGregor for daring to be great. And this would not have happened without two larger-than-life personas who transcend their respective disciplines, McGregor and Mayweather. The money fight, Brian Custer, I'd say delivered.
Yeah, you're right about that, Mo. Thank you, gentlemen. And
so I'll leave it off there with what Mauro Ranallo just said. I agree with everything he said. I'm a fan of MMA. I'm not a fan of boxing anymore, but I'll watch it sometimes if there's like nothing else on and I'm bored. But anyways, boxing was a great sport. When Tyson was in it, Holyfield, guys like that, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, boxing was great then. Like over a decade ago, 2, 3, 4 decades ago, but not really that much anymore. I'm more of a MMA fan over boxing nowadays, but I'm truly a fan. My number one sport, in my opinion, it's a sport. I'm a fan number one of pro wrestling. That's why I'm wearing this. Anyways. But I would say MMA is probably number 3 or 4 on my favorite sports to watch. Because football is after pro wrestling, NFL football, and college. And then number 3 would be probably Major League Baseball. And number 4 is MMA. But I do love the UFC. I own a ton of UFC pay-per-view DVDs from, like, starting with UFC 1 all the way up to the last UFC I ordered was UFC 200. So I own a lot of UFC DVDs. I grew up on UFC because like 21 years ago, I saw my first MMA UFC event. When I rented them at Blockbuster. When Blockbuster was still around. That's how old I am. Blockbusters were still around when I was growing up. Even though I'm not that old. I'm only 34. So anyways, it was entertaining. Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, to me was pretty entertaining. It was expected. I expected Floyd to win. I thought it might go 12 rounds, but I'm glad it did not. I hope you enjoyed this. Mayweather, McGregor, once in a lifetime. I don't think we'll see an MMA fighter again take on a boxer ever again. These two guys are personalities, their egos are out of control, but these two guys are money. So it was entertaining. Again, Floyd Mayweather wins round number 10 by TKO. Hope you enjoyed this Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor review. Bye for now, everybody. You have a great weekend.